Here's the crazy thing. Here I am all set already, almost. And my background screen broke. So like normal, bear with me for a minute here. We're gonna get it going on here. Mac screen, the other screen. So I got, how many screens do I got? I got 2 screens on this one. So, boom, boom, boom. I think I almost got it here. Almost got it. And I have added it to the wrong screen. We're almost there though. Any second now. Any second. So I'm gonna add display capture, then add my Mac screen, and then I'm gonna resize this puppy because it's all funky. And let's see. This is how messed up I am already. Yep. Oh, enjoy. The Mac screen doesn't resize appropriately because it's weird shaped. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Shit. All right, boom. At least I got that going on. So now we got that going on. Now one other thing we're gonna do here is I'm gonna actually bump over here. And we're gonna get some tunes happening because all the buttons. That's a little loud, I think. Nah, it's good for the moment. So I gotta get this screen done up though, because like the music's playing, but that's not working. So let's see, get this going on. Pick the display capture again. We're gonna pick Mac and boom. Well, almost. Gotta resize and get it on there again. Always so many buttons. And getting close, like I said, getting real close. Gotta bring that to the back. And then voila! Okay. So, since that happened at the last second, like famous. By the way, check out this cup. This is one of my friends got me this. She was my intern, or an intern, not my intern. Like I don't own people. I don't do that kind of shit. But was an intern with me back at a job a few years ago. And anyway, the cool thing is she got me that cup because I guess I was pretty cool. And it's got like all the data transfer, GPRS, Edge, UMTS, HSDPA, etc. It's got like basic HTML, some C++, conversion factors for byte to bit, etc. Kilobit, kilobyte, binary, coded decimal. Pretty cool stuff to have on a cup. Drink your coffee out of, etc. Big shout out, thanks for that. So what am I doing today though? Let's talk about that. I'm gonna do a couple things. Right now we're fixing a bug. So let's see if we can get all this done. One, find the 500 error if it exists on this machine. What is that? Oh god, what a weird. That's an oddball picture. I don't like that one either. No, I don't want that one either. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this one. For now. Alright, so find a 500 error. Why am I numbered it that way? That's not good that's not good markdown practice. Let's see your notes session. Okay. Wire up the .data directory. And we want to add the time slots for that. And then let's save this out here. We're going to put it on the desktop. Twitch notes.markdown. Boom. Okay, there we go. Pretty stuff. And then, what do we want here? We're going to wire up the data directory, describe what is in project, do things, and then next steps on, what is it? What do we call it? Better Botz GUI glitch. And we're going to implement something. That's what's up. That's how this is going to roll. Alright, so on that note, let's actually do this. We're going to make a 0. Get setup locally. So this is a repo that I'm doing development against for project content that I'm putting out there on a blog. Or not just me, but several of us on a team are putting on a blog out here at Better Botz. This is the first blog entry right here, Better Botz Applications. And I just want to talk through where things are on this particular blog entry and where the project is. So right here we just start off and we're talking about the database. That's all fine and dandy. I'm going to go with the premise that I already have the database set up and I'm trying to just set up the web application. I'll make another video that'll show how to set up the database and get the initial data in it. So let's see here. If you go out to GitHub, and then, all right, and we go to the repo. Here's the repo. Then paste it in the, yeah, new streaming location. How'd you guess, Digital Drummer? Is it the screen that's different, or does it show up somewhere? Does my long latch show up somewhere? Alright, so we got that. Let's get the clone path. And I turn. Alright, so I already have it, but I'm just going to nuke it. There we go. And then clone it again. So there we go. We have the project, so now I can log in or navigate to the path. Better Botz GUI glitch, clear. Now there's several steps at this point that you have to follow. They're mostly outlined in the README here. Set up a data directory, get your secure bundle to connect to your database, and then run it basically like this. I think there's a few changes that might be in there, which I'll need to check, because I think we renamed the variables Astra username and Astra password. So first things first, let's get the security bundle. So from my database, which like I said is already there. Oh, I got fuzz on the green screen. Dad burn it. I've been trying all day to figure out the lighting, and the lighting is messed up. And yes, different. This is like this little bitty webcam that does 720p instead of 1080p versus this one, like the standard 1080p one that I got, Logitech 1080p. I think it's a 922, you know, standard USB deal. This one doesn't work so great in my current lighting scenario. And the lighting scenario that I have is weird in this room because there's light behind the green screen and the light needs to be in front of the green screen. So like the way it just doesn't work. I need to change the whole room dynamic where I'm at right now. But in light of that, this works good enough. So use my secret password here with my secret login thing. In here, I'll be asked later about that. Go into your database. Then you can click on Download Secure Connect Bundle. That is going to download that Secure Connect Bundle. Then what we need to do is, we'll come back to that in just a second, but let's go look at the code. So there's all the bits. Let's look at it in code. There we go. Oh, that's big. So here's the project and all the bits, but we need one directory, and we're going to call that directory.data. And yes, it needs to be .data. The reason I'm using .data is very specific. On Glitch, there's a secret directory called .data. So you can upload and put your secret security file in the .data directory and have it there for logging in, and then have one locally, and then you can keep it secure in both locations, and it's not pushed over to your Git repo, and it's not pushed across the wire every time, so like the bad people can't steal your stuff. In that case, we have our .data directory. Now we need to put our security bundle in it, which is simply bouncing out to, what's your terminal? Now let's go to downloads. Oops, CD downloads. Then let's see here, copy secure connect bundle to this codes. Then we got better Botz GUI at glitch /data/ and let's just call it secure bundle zip. Like that. Now if we go into the data directory, we should see that. There it is. And of course, over here in our editor, we also have it. So we're all set with that. One thing you can do, which you should do if you're doing this, check out your app.js file. Nope, sorry. That's not where we have it. I have it in the... Check out your index.js file, and you'll see that this is where that file is referenced. So secure connect, I called it secure bundle. Let's actually recall it and make it secure connect. Secure connect.zip. Alright, so now that is correct. And like I said, I've already got the database set up, and I'll cover that in another video. So now what we need to do is, let's get in here. So yeah, Astra user and Astra password is our new environment variables that we need to set when we execute this. Let's change that right here. Astra it again. Yeah, Astra user, Astra password. Okay. Astra user and Astra password. There we go. Okay. So those things are set. I also updated it in the README, which I'll update in just a second. So now we should be able to go and open our terminal and run it like this through Astra. Oops. Oh, I need it. Whoops. There we go. And then, what do I have in the README? I have. Oh yeah, we need to do an npm install, but I'm going to go ahead and finish this command out. -c, and then run node, which will execute node with those environment variables set for this execution only. And then it'll run the file at the path bin/dub, which is a file right here. And that file has the various execution information to give report, etc., to run the application. So I'm going to run that. It'll break, but that's only because I need to do npm install. So let's do that real quick. and then back. Just hit up arrow twice. Bam. And that should get us the app running. So now, if we go in here and say localhost 3000, there we go. There's the website with some of the content that I put in it before. And then if we bounce over to, I think, data, let's do data report. And what does that do? Message tried for query and failed. Oh, that's because that's not my username and password. I don't want to actually give you those. So bear with me. I'm going to get them real quick and put them in so we can see this execute correct for just a second. So secret screen. I'm getting my username and password real quick. I don't even remember what it is. Oh, I bet that's what it is. So let's see here. And you know what? I don't actually even need to hide this from you because of the way we've got security set up. So on that note, and get the screen set up, coming back right now. There we go. So there, we executed it there, and I think that's right this time. So let's try it again. And what do we get? Oh, we get something. Code 8744 table does not exist. So I guess my database is not actually set up. Yeah. I did not know that that would return the query either. That needs to change. The query should not be returned to the end user like that. Let's see, better bots dot orders. So let's actually just go and we'll look at our table, or our database, I should say. Let's go to Launch Developer Studio. And the first thing I want to check there's this again. No, I'm gonna save it. It's gonna be nuked in 5 minutes anyway. There we go. All right, so let's get in. Oh, I bet I can just. Oh, what happened? What did I do? Closed it, I guess. All right, we're gonna log into here. There we go. Getting started. Oh, I don't actually want that one. I do want the other one. Let's go back to notebooks. We'll make a new notebook. We'll just call this checking out the database. There we go, and then let's do a select asterisk from. I don't know what's in here. Control space. Can I do that? That one. Some orders. Oh. Weird. Maybe let's do system schema. That was not the thing. It said system. Yeah, system underscore schema. Dot. It's your edges. No, I want to look at tables. Can I just stop it? What is it fussing about? It is trying to run and right doesn't exist. That's our problem. So let's do tables. Oh, interesting. Something is askew. Oh, there it goes. I tell you, that first execution on tables, sometimes it's weird. I bet you it runs fast now. Let's try it again. Oh, yeah, that was pretty quick. Okay, so there's our aggregates columns that were used built in. Oh, let's do where Yeah, where key space name equals something. Better Botz. Maybe it's not even, maybe I don't even have it set up. Oh, that would be the problem. I don't actually have stuff set up in here. So anyway, you get the idea. That's the crux. So let's set that up. But it is reporting, so that's running. And if I do, so I think I have something in data, if I'm correct. Let's go take a look at that. A couple of these, data report, and then, yeah, data, and data return. So I'm not getting any 500s. Okay. So I ordered a bunch of food, and it's kind of cool. I got it via Instacart, and I'm watching it. There's like a little chat thing where you can. This is the part where I'm just not even talking about code. I'm just chatting. I probably should have changed it to just chatting, but I didn't anyway. Ordered on Instacart, getting food, and there's certain things that need replaced. They're being replaced with like some stuff that's like cheaper is what the replacements are. So I'm like, you can tell when somebody's truly straight up with what you're buying, and they really make sure to like mark stuff down if it's less, right? Because if it, I mean, you could technically tell when it arrives at your house, but really, how many people sit there and nitpick through every single item when you do like a grocery order, right? That would be kind of a lot of effort. But anyway, this fella who is picking my order up for me, has been real meticulous about all that. I'm super stoked. I've saved like $20 already because he found some stuff that's cheaper. And also there's like a little chat window on an Instacart where they can chat at you, and it basically sends you a little SMS text on your phone too. And that SMS text, they'll ask you stuff like, I found this thing that is a good replacement for the thing that you wanted, and they don't have the thing that you wanted. Do you want me to get the replacement thing? And you say like, yes, no, whatever. Or just talk to him about something. So anyway, he's been doing a good job, but it's kind of cool. I've really enjoyed the experience of ordering this way. It almost makes me not want to go to the grocery store unless I want to like get fresh tomatoes or something. Oh, and it even says that the person is here, so like I can look out my window and see if they're really here. I don't see nobody out there yet. Oh, it says delivery in progress, 3 hours. I don't know how it's going to take him 3 hours. You could walk from where they're at to our house in faster than 3 hours. You could walk here in like 25 minutes. If you were carrying the groceries. Anyway, maybe that's just me. I don't want to like impose that notion on anybody else. But yeah, that was complete subterfuge. That was completely off topic to the nth degree. Back into the coding universe. So I'm gonna kill this, and we're gonna actually put together. What is it? Stop trying to search for stuff. I'm gonna get in here and actually go build this. So I've actually put I have my create queries out here somewhere. Did I put them there? Did I put them here? Did I put them somewhere? Let's go to Riptano. I just now realized as I'm doing this, I need to update these repos so that they actually have the specific code to create and destroy the database. Now the blog entry has it. So actually, let's just go to the blog entry. I'm gonna go here. Okay, so you can connect, and you can just say why, when we talk about code, do we say that we say code? When we type the code, I can just copy and paste this stuff and get it in here. So this and this, boom. Let's create that. Bloop. Right? No, of course no data return. I just create a table. It's nothing special here. And we're gonna go back and get that straightened out in a little bit. Oh, I'll open that twice. Okay. So that's created. So now back out on the blog entry. Again, that is right here. Post the link in this. Nth what? Got out of sync with chat there for a second. So here's the blog entry for what I'm discussing. There we go, and then let's put in all this stuff. Just gotta add another section here. So this. Whoop. Not, why is that on the there we go. Whatever the case. Alright, that's in there. So now we're going to get two tables. No. Ah, yeah, two tables. Maybe I just didn't click it right. So orders and products. I just added those up here. There we go. Then I added some data to them. So now, theoretically, too, we go down here and say select asterisk from orders. Now, usually what you have to type in a lot of apps is something like Botz dot orders, because you need the key space in there. Okay, and if I run this, that'll work. But because of this tool, the way it works, the key space is already designated, and you could type select asterisk from orders like that. Boom, right? And orders is another way I want to do. I'm going to do products. Let's get products in there. Right, so clean it up, and it'll look like this. Pretty standard SQL or CQL-like setup. And let's get the names in there. ID, name, created, description, price, and is that it? Is that it in the table? I guess so. Yeah, pretty much. Okay. And then there we go. Now we got a select statement that actually kind of follows good practice, right? Because you don't really want to put an asterisk or a star, as is often said, into anything like this. You don't want to do it in SQL. You don't want to do it in CQL. Oh yeah, I can really see where the crappy green screen is now on my own screen, which is annoying. I'm gonna try this again. Boop. See, I just don't get it. It's like there's... it's driving me nuts. Anyway. Yes, nth degree off topic. That is the truth. So that's worse than the other way. I need that like in front of me. And I just figured out how I need to do it. I need to move my desk out and then put it behind the desk, which is going to be super hella annoying. But it may work, so we'll see. I'll do that off screen later. Somebody just said, speaking of off topic, someone just said the Spanish flu was 24 weeks. It also receded during the summertime and then came back in force after the summertime. So think about that shit for a minute. Yeah, as we deal with outbreaks at the moment. Yeah, good thing you get TP from Amazon. They're still 3 hours away. What are they pushing, a push cart up here? I mean, maybe they are pushing a push cart up here. It's completely feasible. Okay, so we have data back in there again, which is cool. That's what we wanted. So in our database, we have data. This should do a thing. Oh, I have to run the thing again. Derp. Oh, that's not where I had it. I had it in this. There we go. Let's run that, and then let's refresh. And then boom, yes. Data pulls from the one that doesn't, the orders that doesn't have any data just yet. So we want to do data report, and I believe that pulls, oh, no current orders. So that pulls that too. But the difference is data report uses a Jade template to show the data as you see here. Whereas the other one just pulls the straight JSON data and spits it out here, which is why we have an empty JSON array in that little bit right there. So on that note, let's go over here to data gen. And we're going to get this, we're going to pull this up. I think I already have it on machine, so let's check. See better bots, data gen. Alright, yeah, it looks like it's on machine, so let's get go running. So I did have my data generator in Python, but Python is, anyway, rewriting it in Go, because that's the better thing to do at the moment. So in here, this is not what I wanted. This is not my project. I want to go in here, open recent, data gen, and let's open that in this window. Boom. Yep, that's what I want. All right. Coolness. Let's see here about fonts though. This is some gnarly size stuff. Oh yeah, it's definitely not 3 hours delivery in progress. Yeah. Sorry to share my grocery store delivery with everybody, but it's really exciting for me. This is the first time I've ever used this shit. I'm sorry, second time. But each time it's been quite interesting how things have panned out. Because, like, I've gotten food delivery, but just like from restaurants and stuff. And that's ranged anywhere from somebody driving like a giant SUV, and I'm like, how the hell do you make any money doing delivery with a giant SUV? That makes no sense. That's like running Uber in a giant SUV. You eat up all your freaking profits. Not that you actually have profits, because it's just such a loss, lose scenario. But most people, like if they got some big black car, like a Navigator, you better be running black car service at black car service rates, or you're barely going to break even. And then I've had people delivering food where sometimes they arrive in a car and they have like 15 orders, and they like pick up a bunch and then they drop off a bunch. And I guess maybe sort of that's working like Domino's Pizza Delivery, but even Domino's Pizza Delivery has owned up and realized the only really feasible way to make a profit off of this stuff is you have to be in a location where you can do enough pickups and enough deliveries on something like a freaking bicycle to really make it pan out. Like those people that do that, they're making money. People that do deliveries and like all that car share stuff in cars, they are not making a lot of money. If anything, they're going into debt to borrow money to pay for the car to do this service, which is confusing. But I see what's happening. They've basically been pulled into a scenario where they get a car loan or whatever, to get a new car to be able to run these car share services, which they run a little bit on the weekend or whatever, and then they use that car to actually get to a real job, or like to their real job, right? But oh god, the financial dynamics on this stuff is insane to me. Even though I use these services and I feel kind of like a spoiled bourgeois, whatever, jackass, I don't care. I'm doing it anyway. I can't fix it myself. It needs to be fixed, but I can't fix it myself. And it's fascinating to me, though, how intrinsically detailed all these little services are. Quite amazing. So, and this person should be like showing up at my house any second now. Literally, there's a map where they're like, it's like they're converging, you know? I'd show you, but that makes me paranoid about things like that. Let's see. What the? Okay. All right. So we got this. Let me get back in here with get my head off the thing. Oh, this dude is doing delivery in a Mustang. How do you make any money? You like burn more gas than you get paid. So yeah. Anyway, on that note, I'm gonna run to the door and make sure they actually drop it off. So I'm not gonna log off. I'm just going to take a short break. I'll be back in like less than 5 minutes. So cheerio. Don't run away. I'll be back. Ow! Didn't turn the mic off, did I? And I just screamed at it. Whoops. Alright. That worked flawlessly. So, I now have a drink. And I'm set. Let's see here. What is this? So I just learned about something. Somebody put this up on the screen. Says, does this work for doing GraphQL stuff? GraphQL IDE monorepo. Looking for GraphQL docs. This is root of a monorepo. Full GraphQL docs located here. Blah blah blah. So this does what? Oh, this does. Read this issue. Oh, this is a pretty nice looking deal. Oh, so here's, oh, that's all the schema info right there. So you don't have to do a schema query whenever when you're trying to figure out what is queryable in something. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I like that. So have you ever used any GraphQL digital drummer? Oh, yeah, I ran into the damn table with, I tell you, man, when I become an old person, older than I am now, it's gonna be bad news. I run my shins into every damn thing. Hey, Customin, how the hell are you? It has been a long time, like a month or two or something. Oh, let me turn the music down. It's all cranked in my ears. Yeah, so, cool. So I have food order. That can get off my screen. Yeah, GraphQL looks nice. I tell you, one of the things I like about GraphQL, and I don't really know how this, I don't quite know how it's so bloody fast sometimes. Yeah, because, yeah, just weird. It's just weird. Because even the query has kind of, your latency and response time and everything. Oh, you're using Apollo with TypeScript. So yes, I have been using Apollo GraphQL a bit too. And I may be using it for other things in the near future. I may be using another server in the near future. And I've been writing some Go bits around that kind of stuff. Which hopefully I will have some more open source projects available very, very soon in that exact regard around GraphQL. But so far I've really liked it. And besides just that, like I really have enjoyed GraphQL, but also, I'm going to put my weird screen up here since I'm just yapping. The other thing that I've really enjoyed is just the ability to like kind of query the schema and then just add to the query. I feel so weird calling it a query. It doesn't seem like a query in a general sense. Because like when I write SQL or CQL or even a statement against like an ORM or just pretty much anything feels like there's more to it than what is. Oh, and I just realized that's my shadow that's messing that up, isn't it? Yeah. So anyway, what I was saying is the GQL or GraphQL, GraphEQL, whatever. Like this right here, this image that I have on screen, right? If you take a look at it, let's see if I do this, yeah. You look at residence, name, birthday, birth year, hair color. Like how is this? That doesn't really look like a query. There's no logic in it. It's just it looks like a type statement is what it looks like. So it says basically it wants type people info on this connection, whatever that is. That's like a resolver or whatever, I guess, on the back end. I want these things, the residence, and then these values of the residence of the people info type or whatever, right? So that's pretty slick. I like being able to query that way. But it just, like it says fragment on. what exactly does that even mean? Really mean? Because like in SQL, you have select blah from blah, and it's saying select these item types or whatever, right, from a table, the thing you have stuff stored in. So in CQL, SQL, all that stuff, same thing. This, like, it's not quite that obvious. Because also, just like below, it says query planets. Is planets a table? Is it a what? What is it? Is it a data structure? I don't know. It just seems a little weird to me. I'm getting it figured out, though. I'm starting to understand more of what the thought pattern is. And I like to describe it as, I haven't seen many people using fragments either. This is honestly the first one I've seen myself where someone's phrased it and put it together in that way. Yeah, what was the other thing you said? My chat window is itty bitty. How do I? Oh, there we go. Pop out. That's what I needed. Oh, great. Damn it. I popped it out and I lost all of the chat window. Fortunately, I have a large monitoring window here, so I can see what you just wrote. I want to try to learn Nest.js with GraphQL soon too. Nest.js? Let's look at that. I'm going to look at that. Nest.js. This? No. You said Nest, didn't you? Server-side applications. I don't know. So it's like Express.js. It's like build enterprise. Oh, whoops. Nest factory, create app module. Hello world. Nice, nice lion head thing. So what are you thinking about? Oh, somebody's talking at JS Point. Who is this? Let's listen to this for a minute.
Welcome everybody. My talk is building a platform, Nest from the ground up. But before we start, I would like to spread a few words about myself. I'm Kamil. As you can guess, I'm coming from Poland.
Clearly, I said that
Daily,
wrong.
I work as a full-stack software engineer remotely with a company from San Francisco, which name is Scalio. Additionally, I'm a trainer, leading workshops, performing trainings for companies, especially for front-end development, like Angular technologies and Node.js. You can find me on Twitter using this highlighted Twitter handle, and obviously on the GitHub.
Wait,
beyond regular day-to-day work, I'm an open source evangelist on open source.
Oh, here we go. I was about to say, where are the buttons to stop it? I wanna follow this person. Twitter.com/Camille something another.
Contributor. You can find me on Twitter using this highlighted Twitter handle, and obviously.
Okay, Kami Slivjec. Something like that. Oh, no shit. Super cool. Oh. That's not him. But co-founder of Ada? What? What? AI assistant will help you author great specifications. Talk about getting sidetracked. I'm following this person too. All right. So let's see here. Let's try to get that name in there. How to manage your coronavirus anxiety. God, seriously, you don't need to have anxiety. Just like what's happening is happening. Just stop having a freaking heart attack. Yeah, so anyway, what was it? Cammy. What's his Twitter handle? Cammy. There we go. Slivjec. Right? Yeah, there we go. Look at that great audience. And Nest framework. All right, go take a gander. 29. Wow. Yeah. So any reason you're using that particular one, Gusman? Yeah, let's just try it on. wonder what Trilon is. That's the stack software consulting and development official Nest framework support for. Huh. Oh, so they're probably using their Nest framework and then like Angular on top of that a lot, eh? Listen to me, eh? I sound Canadian now. What am I doing? Noted. Man, I wanna go to Warsaw or Krakow again and go to a conference. Haven't been there in like 2 years now, 2 or 3 years. Anyway, off of Twitter.
On the GitHub, framework for building Node.js applications, to building augmentation, design principle, and distributing REST blocks. So, as I said, we provided that you can use to inject to use it in other pieces of your application. And the token might be a string,
you should have brought a bottle
it might be
of water.
A symbol, or even a class.
Getting that dry
it's your
mouth.
choice.
Speaker dry mouth.
So in this example, it's just on a class.
Pain in the
How
ass.
does it work actually? It's like whenever we see HTTP service, we are gonna use this value that you use to override it. Let's say you've got a piece. To mount new endpoint using Nest, we are using again decorators. We've got decorators available in the same fashion for each existing HTTP method. So it's a post in this case, but you might use a get, delete, patch, and stuff like that.
Okay.
Things request and observable. And this interceptor takes always 2 parameters. Again, execution context, the same one as in the guards example, and also next observable stream, which represents the next interceptor in the chain of interceptors,
That's
and
cool.
eventually the handler. All right, we just went through a few essential Nest application elements inside a huge company and so on. And thus, we have created Nest CLI. It exposes a few essential commands like nest new to quickly scaffold your project, or nest generate to smoothly generate all your building blocks like controllers, modules, providers, guards, and stuff like that. And guess what? It is based on the excellent Angular schematics. And schematics doesn't have to do anything with Angular because you can use them everywhere. It's just an abstraction over the file system, which is really awesome.
I love the accent, I gotta say. I love accents, period. But like, it just trips me out how we can deviate on words so much in one language. You know, schematics. Because like we have schematics, we have schematics. There's so many ways to say it, and so many people say it so many different ways. It's kind of cool. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. I'm glad you mentioned that. Kuskman, thank you. I'm definitely going to check that out in the near future. Writing a lot more JavaScript these days. Writing a lot more code, period. Partly because how do I get out of this? Oh, that's how I get out of it. I just closed the damn thing. So I'm back in engineering, where I'm in an engineering team instead of the developer advocacy team, which is ironic in 2 ways. That I'm back in engineering, and I think I've actually written less code than I have when I was as a developer advocate, which is funny. It's always funny that works that way. But the difference is that I write code now that's very specific to things that need to be done for deployments to production. Easy. Oh, I'm pretty good at picking out accents. But he definitely has a unique accent. It sounds Polish to me, but it's very smooth. It's smooth English. Like I don't have any problem understanding anything that he's saying at all. But it's not always fair for me to say that because I have so much practice listening to so many English accents. I don't know why I end up doing that, but I do. Probably because I have a lot of friends that have a lot of different accents. That's probably one of the reasons. But yeah, I just love it. Like and so much difference too between, say, Russian, Eastern European, Polish, German, Northwestern Europe, then like even more Western Europe, and then British. Like you take English and people that speak English across that full spectrum, and each one of those stated areas that I just specified, I can pick out like distinctive English accents just like that. And to some degree, I've even started to figure out, like, if somebody learns German, say in the southeastern part of Germany versus the northwestern part of Germany, like I have even been able to start to pick out the differences there because they apply various accentuations that they would have on their own native German to the English, and that's kind of fascinating to me how that's applied. And then of course at its root, English is Germanic, so like it seems like Germans put a little extra twist on some of the words in various ways that fascinate me. But and then of course I love listening to, I don't know, I like listening to other languages, trying to figure out what's what and how those sentence structures are forming, because we all have sentences. It's just a matter of how you say them and what you're saying and in what order. So and everything's subject verb because that's life. I do love me some Russian accents on English. That's some of the best right there. I love it too when I've had Russians tell me that I say words wrong, and I'm like, no, I'm not saying the word wrong. We're all just saying the words however we want to. That's what it is. But yep. All right, so in here. Let's see here. GraphQL, language service parser, language service interface, language service server, language servers, GraphQL language service. So much stuff. Might have to look at that more a little bit later. All right, so boop, getting that out of there, getting back over here, back into data gen, and let's get some data in this table. So this, I don't know why I opened this. Oh, I was about to fix the font real quick. Font. Use custom font. No, what? No, I don't want the damn. What is that? No. Let's not do that. Let's do screen readers, material theme. Appearance. Why is Adam 1 dark? Adam, let's go with arc dark. Let's change the thing. Oh, that's weird. Okay. I do like data. I guess that's a pretty good reason for me to like this stuff. So I swear in here there was, oh, okay, let's do this, and then let's try this out. This looks insane. So I'm gonna put it in. That's the worst. Oh god, now it's all crazy. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Let's go back to that. I didn't want to apply a thing. I wanted a new, there we go. What's a good font? What's a good font, y'all? I need a sans serif font, right? So maybe symbol. Oh, that looks very readable, don't you think? It should be a Comic Sans, yeah. Or maybe even Tahoma. Yeah, I don't really like that one. Which one did I just pick? I'll pick symbol. Let's go with that until I maybe figure out something else that I want. Stencil standard. That wouldn't be kick-ass. Skia. Sans serif. I wonder if I should use sans serif. And I hit OK notice. Well, anyway, okay, so that's good. We can see it now. It's gigantic. Yeah, Wingdings is out. I won't be able to get anything done if I do that. So let's get over here to, oh, I don't want to do that just yet either. Where am I at with this? So I have, oh, my freaking code ain't at the right size. That's catastrophically horrible there. Let's see here. Let's get in here. Do font again. first off, this doesn't need to be 18. Let's put it back at 16 or something. Is that better? Yeah, that's a little better. Okay, and then material theme, selected theme, da 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 da. And then general editor, general. Yes, that's what I want. I want to be able to do that. But I also want to set the default to, yeah, let's do this. What? It's not that. Current editor font, 12. But I don't want that. I want 22. Why did that not set? That was weird. Okay, I'm taking this out. I don't want that in all the code files. Put that in the license file or something. Anyway, so there's main. And then I guess I got root. Take that out again. What do I got in there? Under, Viper. Okay, there's some pretty default stuff in there. And then I don't want this persistent flag. Don't want that persistent flags. So right now I'm just going to delete some stuff real quick. There is no configuration file currently. Come back to that if we want to do some of that stuff. And I don't really need init config on. Okay, we'll leave that there for now. Yep, and that doesn't need to be there. Boom, boom, boom. And let's create a. I'll do that later. And then products. Again, get rid of all that stuff. What we got in here? No weird dependencies. Don't need that comment. And same thing here. Okay, getting there, getting all cleaned up. So here's what I was starting to do. I was starting to do orders. So per that query that I did just a little earlier, we want to be able to get orders and spit them into the database, right? Because right now we got no orders, none. So let's do that. There's our fake stuff, and then I'm going to go over here. I'm going to take a look at the stuff in orders. So orders is empty right now, but let's write a query as if we were going to get stuff out of orders if it had data in it. So select asterisk from orders like so. And then that should give us come on, run. There we go. No data returned. Oh, that doesn't help me with the freaking, I wanted the columns. So in here, what I would want is ID, address, prod, ID, prod, name, description, price, sell, price, and customer name. Whoops. And did I lose it? Did I just break something? Nope, there it is. My tendency to hit Command S is somewhat strong. I'm always doing that. All right, 100,000 Ohioans. What is? Oh God, what is that trending for? Ohio Department of Health believes 100,000 Ohioans are carrying coronavirus. Seriously, in the next like 3 weeks, there's going to be freaking 10,000 deaths. If the percentile continues, and wow. Anyway, yep, not to get sidetracked. But yeah, at the rate things are going, there's going to be 10,000 deaths in about 3 or 4 or 5 weeks at the rate we're going, if the percentages stay true and the estimations are correct. Emphasis on those things. All right. So all that stuff, what it is. So now we're just going to steal an insert statement. I'm doing that to make sure. Let's do one of our own real quick. Insert into orders. We'll do ID. Well, the same thing, right? I'm gonna pop that down there. So ID, address, prod ID, prod name, description, price, sell price, and customer name. And did the thing stopped? Or the thing's been off? There we go. Okay. So then we want to do values if not exists. So let's see, we're going to do ID, which will be, oh, we'll just do this one then. We'll do heavy lift arms. So ID is not that one actually. We need to change the details to 1, 2, 3. We'll just go 666 because awesomeness. And then that's your address is someplace street 183 any city. Let's do Washington, USA or something like that, some crazy address. And then we're gonna have prod ID, which would be this, then prod name, and description will be these things. And then price is $41.99.99. And sell price is gonna be less. We're gonna sell it for $40.99.99. And then customer name, Frank. Oh no, let's actually. So here's Sally, Robot, Amor bought this one, right? So that should put us a thing in the table, and we should get a select out of it. There we go. Boom. So that's inserted. We know we have a good insert statement. So now we can put that insert statement and generalize it into code. So let's take that, put it here. Oops. There we go. And then oop, okay. Where is the damn thing? Why are we having schools and pools closed? Yeah, probably a good idea to not train soldiers right now. They all just end up getting sick. Tis a mess, though. I'm curious when Russia gets it, what they're going to do. They're just going to pretend like they're invincible and don't get it, and then half the population is going to die or something. Okay, so did that, and then got distracted for a second. Oh yeah, so I'm doing this. So here's the thing. We don't have support in this GoCQL driver to log in to Astra just yet. So I'm thinking maybe we try. Well, we're gonna do it locally first. Let's do that. I have a local database. We'll give that a go, and then let's connect to it. Apache Cassandra. Then I'll actually get it in there. We'll add support. for connecting. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I don't know if it's on. Oh, it is. Okay. So I have a Docker container that's running a node right now. So that's what I used. Boop. Okay. So there we go. And let's see what we got in it. Nothing? Nothing? So I'm going to go back out to this blog entry real quick and just grab this stuff. What? Oh, yeah. See? Damn it. So... In the system, you'd already have a BetterBotz key space, because when you create your database, you get, that's what it is a key space. So, oh yeah, let's put that up at the top. And that'll work beautifully. And is this going to refresh, or is it going to flake out on me again? This, I swear, this freaking connector. So let's disconnect. Disconnect. No? Disconnect? Come on. All right, we're going to remove it, and then we're going to try to connect again. Where, oh, here it is. At the top. So Cassandra. Oh, then let's do better. Botz. That should definitely do it. I'm so confused by this stupid thing. Well, anyway, we should be in that, and it should show the tables. So let's see here. Select asterisk from system schema dot tables. Yeah, so and there's the tables. Why doesn't this stupid interface show it? New. Anyway, whatever. We don't need it. Current key space is not. Introspect key space. Is that what I have to do? It's so confusing. Anyway, so in here then. So that gives us a table orders and products. We have them now. So let's do select asterisk. Or no, let's do. Anyway, they're there. But let's do select. Oh, I just put them over here, didn't I? Go. See you, Customer. Have a good one. Automatic synchronization. Okay, whatever that means. So there's. Actually, I want both of these. Alright, so we have one in there. Then I want to add another feature from move from list. Did you? Oh, there it is. New window. And we're just going to grab some reference material here. So what I want to do is show you. There it is. Yeah. So we want to init some flags so we can take in the username and password, because username and password is going to be needed whenever you execute this thing. So let's create root, and then what I'm going to need is let's do an init flags func init flags, and then let's do root command dot persistent flags dot string type. We're going to do string bar p. There we go. So what p gives us the ability of is we can now do like various things like and oh shoot, I shouldn't get that yet. I should do, let's see here. Create another folder. I'm going to call it application. In it, it's going to be a few globals. Nasty old globals. So we're going to do var. Let's do auth details. Schema. Oh yeah, I need to do details. Let's put this import github.com/adrian/cas schema. There we go. Detail. Send a schema. Right. And then this needs to be synchronized. Boom. That should pull that up. Yeah, there we go. So that's good. And then let's do this too. Let's do a log file name. Just call it Cassie. No, let's actually, yeah, Cassie. That. What else? Anything else? Nah, that's good. Okay, so now we can do root command dot flags dot persistent. No, what is it? Persistent flags, right? So I want it for every command. Persistent, yeah, there we go. Persistent flags dot string bar p, like so. And now we can point at the application dot auth details dot. Let's do username first. Name. Let's go with username. That'll be you, like so. Then the default will be nothing. And then let's put a little descriptor in there and just say pass the account username for use in authenticating against the database. That looks good. And now let's do a root command. Oh, I need to type it all the way out. Let's copy it. Then we need one for pass the account password and hosts. Password. This is hosts. I'm going to make that I because it's usually IP addresses, so it's the closest thing. H is already reserved, so that becomes a problem. So that should work. And then we want to make sure that these are indeed mandatory parameters to pass. So let's do root command dot mark persistent flag required, and then the name of it. So username, like so, the password, and then hosts password. Now it's got the little underline bit because it's not checking for the error that could be returned. So let's actually create a helper directory. These are like some default things I always like to do in my projects. Helper, just for the little busy work stuff that we always have. There we go. So, and then in helper, what I want to do is just write a little check function. And what I really need to do is write a lib, put it on GitHub, and then just say like, this is a thing that I use for everything, blah, blah, blah. Here it is on, GitHub. So that is the check. Now what I can do with this check, which is cool, is I can add logging or whatever in here also. So I could say something like, well, let's write log message, right? So func write log message. Write log messages, string, and then log file path, string. And then here, say log file equals error, os.open file, log file path, os.open, and os.o create, os.o, what are you doing? Stop it. O write only. And then we want to do the permissions, 0644. And yes, I know all this stuff is super cryptic because this language is written under the premise of working in Linux, Unix, etc. And a lot of that stuff is Linux, Unix specific. I don't even remember what it'll do on Windows. I don't know what it'll do on Windows. And technically I'm not too worried about it because it builds, and like 99% of the time it runs on Windows, so no biggie. So what did I just do? I broke, nil. So error trap in here, log.fatal error. Do I need that in there? I just wrote one to do this, but format.println, that error trap needs to be separate than the one above. Log messages, log file, dot write string, log messages. So that prints it out and writes the log. And then I can do check log file dot close. So that should open the file, write whatever messages I just had, and then close it. Now, Is this error trap too? Is that the problem here? More explicitly, oh, there's 2 results. So that's the issue there. So let's actually. So what I could do is check does this, write messages does this. What is this? All this fussing about? Eh? I don't see really what's wrong there. You see what's wrong with there? Ah, there we go. Needs that. Pipes are the permissions for the file. That's what that is. So I needed an. Oops. Okay, so then write string. That looks good. So now we have a write message log and then check. So if I wanted to write a message log for every error trap that I do, I could in here say write log message. And then just say error dot to string, or is it dot error string? I don't. What's the stupid thing? Dot to string. There's a command that'll spit it out for me. And then whatever the file is. Which did I add that in my globals? I think I did. Yeah, log file there. Okay, and this should not be like that. That should be a comma. There we go. So now on every error trap, that happens if there's an error, right? Otherwise, we need to do the write log message ourselves. Anyway, that's good for now. So in here, though, what I can do is helper check. And there we go. That'll capture that little concern and keep everything pretty nice and neat. Yeah. Alright, kick some ass, take some names. Got that done. Don't really need config. Uninitialize. Well, okay. Put it back. I don't know why it actually passes that into the param. Here, though, we're going to do init flags. Alright, so now that should be available everywhere, regardless of where or what command I'm running. But I want to make it easy to run these commands, so let's get in here and do this shindig. That looks right, that looks right. And then one of them is, oh yeah, let's do orders first. I kind of want this to stop doing this. Why is this still... Whatever. Stop it in the background. Run around, Nyan Cat. But log file name. What? No, it's not. What? Oh. Oh. Whoops. Boom. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. It seems to have worked. So Coachella is basically bug chasing Corona. Oh, okay. Okay, so that executes, as we see. Let's see here. Let's see here. I'm just... Twitter's fun right now. Look at this. Look at this. Here's Xander. Good old Xander. All of my hobbies have been canceled, and also Seattle has been canceled, so I'm drinking wine in bed now. Thanks for asking. No worries. We're just on stream reading your tweets. Actually, where's that stupid face one? Let's find the stupid face one. There we go. What else is going on? Yeah, nothing. Just a bunch of stupid stuff. Our government is... What? Oh, the Daily Beast. Hot mic moments. Isn't every one of Trump's mic moments a hot mic moment? I mean, that means it's on. Maybe I'm just being a pedantic audiophile, as one is. But I feel like maybe I should close the browser and let that thing stop. Yeah, let's do that. Let's close this. And holy crap! Like 5 things just closed. I only closed the one thing. Whoa, that was nuts. Anyway, it's coming back now. There's Nyan Cat loading the project, and I hit another button and weird stuff happened. Did y'all see that flicker? Crazy ass flicker. Okay, so anyway, blah. That stuff is there, application's there, so we're back to orders. And we want to get this command working. So, da-da-da-da-da. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. So we got our insert statement, got that in there. Okay, I'm getting all sidetracked, super sidetracked today. So what we want to do now is, we've got the command down below. Let's actually print out some fake data for this. So we need an ID. So what is this? This one. Well, it'll show up good enough when I do this. Yeah, there we go. So buy the 12 contributors. Go buy them coffee. Here they gotta buy a coffee button. Yeah. Oh, Brian Volker. Yeah. Buy Brian Volker a coffee. How does this work? Buy 3. Let's buy 1 cup of coffee. Name or okay. Adrian. Heyo, on stream, buying you a cup of coffee for some Go code data generation. coffee. Oh. Dude. Is this the person? So you're there, it's been to Amsterdam. That's, wow, okay, this is a Twitter account. So yeah, I don't know if this is the dude or not. I don't think this is the dude. Okay, whatever. Brian Volker is unfortunately. Oh wait, it's full stack, senior full stack web developer. I don't know what the hell that means either. How do you? Oh, you can do this? No, no, no. Okay. Clearly, I can't buy Brian. Buy me coffee. Let's do this. Your buy me coffee button needs a payment method so I can buy you coffee. Just letting you know, Brian. Coffee. It's the story of my life on GitHub. Chicago. So that probably was the Brian. Contact. There's a Twitter. Oh no, that wasn't this. I want to tweet him then. Oh, he didn't respond very often. Let's do this. Hey yo, I'm just trying to buy you some coffee for go fake it, but the buy me coffee doesn't have a payment option. So I just filed an issue on the project too. Such a jackass. There we go. Perfecto! And I'm following a dude with like my links and stuff. So now everybody knows my secrets of how fast I like whip that stuff out. Anyway, we're in here. Let's see if we can find GUID. No, UID. Okay, UID. Whoa! Hocus! Thanks for the sub, kick ass! Cheers to you. And of course, welcome to the stream. All that good jazz. I don't know if you just got here, if you've been here for 10 minutes, or whatever the case. But welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you very much. Where'd all my buttons go? My buttons just fell off the face of the earth. And I lost my chat. Where's my chat? Yeah, there you go. Hell yeah. Yeah, I haven't been online super lot lately because I don't know. I don't have a good excuse. Oh wait, yeah I do. Because I've been doing a lot of work and it didn't involve being on Twitch, but hopefully that changes soon in the coming weeks. Yeah, so totally thanks for 2 months of a sub there. For real, shit has been real in the last couple of days, weeks, months. Oh shit. Let's see here. Oh wait, let me click this. Here you go. Add you as a friend. There we go. All right, now we're all set up. So it's just UUID, I guess. Func UUID. Okay, so let's get in there and make that happen. So I'm gonna do go fake it dot UUID. Oh, brokenness. Okay, back to the repo. What is, here we go. So we need to do, I think I already did that. So let's just add this in this world. No, we don't have to import line. What? What? What's it fussing about? Oh yeah, sort them. Sure, whatever. And then synchronize, please. Yep. So basically synchronize, if you're curious, it just goes and does go get. Okay, go get github.com/ whatever. Basically this command. That's what it does. But I don't have to leave the IDE. I can just run it by saying sync command. And also you see me do it, so you know if you're watching this and I'm even showing anybody anything useful, then that's at least moderately useful. So let's see, that command should give me a GUID. Let me see what the GUID looks like. What you fussing about? Oh yeah, I gotta add my environment variables. So environment. Boom. One of them is Astra user. Oh, that's not what I called it. I called it username. And that's going to be Cassandra because we're just working locally right now. Then password, same shiz. And then hosts. I think I need to fix that too because it needs to be a comma separated list because it could be several IP addresses or something like that. Sorry, it just fell off the screen there. It's crazy nice outside. It's insane to think there's a pandemic happening. Okay, so that should it do its thing now? Why is that not set? That is set. I just set it right here. Oh, I didn't set it. Let's actually make this say something useful, like data gen orders. Yeah, and then let's set up a build file real quick. Just a simple little script. Do I have a script? Script. No? Okay, whatever. I'll just create one then. Build.shell. Please add it. So then go build-o. Let's just call it data gen or dgen. No. Yep, that's good. Then we got to get permissions to execute. ch9, 999. Whoa, no, not the database directory. Ding dong. What did I call it? I called it build shell. And I don't know how to type my password. There we go. Cool. Let's get add all that jazz. Okay, get status. That's all ready to go. Okay. Not ready for commit just yet. Let's get rid of this executable. We'll have this one. Let's make, do I want to do, well, I can run it this way, right? So build, that'll use the name. Then let's, come on, I create edit, come on. There we go. Okay, so then script, shell script, and then we'll say build data gen, script path. That is not the project. Here we go. Whoops, that is also not the file. So, build. I guess I could have just typed that in by now. No options, no interpreters, this is fine, whatever. I should cook. There we go, so now we got data gen, cool. And then in the .getignore file, let's actually, there we go, add that. We don't need to check in the executable. So then we can say data, yes please. That, and then data gen, orders, boom. So now we can manually run this thing. If I say Cassandra, password is Cassandra, and then I pass it the host. Let's go with localhost. Orders called, there we go, and it created a UID. Can't talk. Where's that at? Orders. And then that needs to be turned into a Go CQL UID, which is actually, oh, they do it a certain way. It's your Go CQL new GUID. Oh, I keep calling it GUID. It's not GUID, it's a UID. That's my, .NET has tainted me forever. No. I know I've seen this. It's, I know it's something super easy. User, yeah. Declare it as UUID. And then, oh, I remember what it is. It's parse. It's parse UUID. UUID. Blah. So let's do this, and then ID is equal to the CQL parse UUID. Then we'll go fake it. .uuid. Aha, beautiful. That's what we want. And then it's super fussing about crap. We don't want that, but we'll figure out what that is in just a second. Insert blank identifiers left side of the statement. So what do we got? Oh yeah, okay. Wonder if I should, so that swallows the error, right? I feel like what I should do is, let's do this. Where is helper? I got that check, and then I can do, what happens if I do this? And then say error, result, object, oh there's, oh. Yeah, so there's not a way to do this because of generics. Lack of objects, lack of... Maybe if I just make it a string? But I can't name the function the same thing because Go. And check. Let's call this one blurp for a second, and then I'm going to rename this one. Come back here. Refactor, rename, check for error. Yeah, look at that beautiful name. And then we're going to, this one, rename, check for error, return result. Actually, we're going to be more specific. I'm going to say return string, return, string, boom, okay. So what this will do is, if error not equal nil, do thing, format, actually that's what we need it to do, because that command will actually, right here, see, it'll print out the thing, right? Yep, that's what it'll do. But for this one though, so if error do that, and then we're going to drop out, return, boom. Then here, we're going to return result. So if there's not an error, it will return the result. And what is that fussing about? Oh yeah, because I need add string. There we go. Fixed it for me. Beautiful. So here, we're gonna do this. ID is equal to check. Whoops. Helper dot check. Return string. We're gonna do go CQL dot parse UUID. Go fake it. Dot UUID. Oh. Type UID error, type error string. Oh, I did them backwards. Oh, that's right, because error is always going to be the second thing. So let's do helper. We'll flip these around. And this song makes me want to listen to Top Gun or something stupid like that. Oh, do I have to do that? Did it make me do that? Oh yeah. Oh, let's do this. Let's actually just return the error. That would be more apt. So that'll prevent a crash, but it'll pipe the error back up. Which makes sense considering, right? That's Go being a mess for you. What is this saying? Oh yeah. So can I just do this? No. Alright, there we go. We'll put it back, put it back. I don't like that about Go either. I think that's kind of dirty. So, oh, that ain't gonna work either. Okay, so then what did I just do to this? Go to declaration. So, oh yeah, that does work. Okay, because it returns the 2 lines. Or do I want to do that? So, oh yeah. So, let's do result dot string. So that returns it without the type. So then I'll have to do yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So I guess I need to do a seed up here for go fake it. Let's run that sucker. Boop. And what happened? Oh, wrong thing. Nope. That is not what's up. Hosts. Host? Oh yeah, that's right. We don't have them set, so let's get them set. Init config. So first I'm going to set flags. Actually, you know what? Let's just put all the damn flags. Well, I'll do this, actually. Yeah, okay. So then, how do I want to do this? I'll pull up one of my other previous examples here. Code. And OTGF, Alicia Char. a few examples in there that I want to check out if it ever opens. Oh, here it is right here. So the way I did that before is I pulled this up, auth details, find usages. Okay, so that's where I put it in. Oh, that's not what I wanted either. I wanted to go... Right, so application. No, I want to do auth details, find usages. And then I got generator, builders. So somewhere in here, I built that though. I built where it puts all that stuff together. So did I do it up here? Ah, I did. Okay, so, but wait. Derpity derpity. So that's even before. Oh yeah, that's right, because I'm putting it in this. So did I not map that correctly? There it is. It should be mapped. Oh, did I goof that up? Does that need to be uppercase? I didn't think it needed to be uppercase. It's clearly not accepting my stuff though. So let's do this. Let's change this to application. Make it globally accessible. What is this fussing about now? I think that might fix it. Got confused about this once before. Undefined application. Let's go there. Oh yeah, yep. The rename on casing, changing the case in a variable, is not so great all the time. So I usually just do it manually. The easiest way to do that though is to rename it to a completely different word and then rename it back to that variable with the appropriate casing that you want, and then that'll actually work. But since it's only in like 2 places, I just did it the way I did it. Anyway, that worked. Clearly, I had my scoping issue confused, and you need to use uppercase to make it globally accessible in that regard at that point. So, okay. Blurble, blurble, blurble. I have an ID, and then this, I don't worry about that, I'm not worried about that. Okay, so I got an ID though, and then what else do I want? Oh, the first thing I actually need to do is pull the products to generate orders based on each of the products. So let's go ahead and backtrack just a little bit. And we're gonna say, let's see what I need. I need 3 things from that to generate the data. I need the, was it product name? Yeah, product name, product ID, and description, I think. Yes, that's what I needed. So that's what I need of each product. So let's go back over here. Actually, let's bounce out of that. And I'm going to use where that, where this. We'll come back to that in a bit. Don't need that. And here, go into the database. Yes, give me all of them. Oh, no, that's fine. Yeah, just give me that one. Ah, there we go. Now I can see it. So it's that stupid button is the thing that I usually need to mess with, and it doesn't always work right. Anyway, opening console. Okay, that's what we got. That is for... I added that one order manually, right? So now I need to add... I need to select these things from Botz dot cast. That's products. Man, that's a funny looking. Oh yeah. So this. Oh shit. That is not what I wanted. There we go. So this would be. Actually, just run both of them. Oh, come on. Oh yeah. Boom. There we go. So there's our specific products and stuff that we need. So this, I need to run GoCQL. So let's get that going on. So there's our fake seed. I'm just going to write out the opening of github.com, GoSQL. Basically, we want to do this one. This is a better example. And then where's the stupid username? Username. Oh yeah, this is even better. Bloop. So ours is going to be this, and then application dot auth details dot oops dot host. There we go, and then this will be application auth details dot name. Excuse me. Application dot auth details dot password. I need a comma? Oh, I guess so. I thought that was different than JavaScript. Maybe JavaScript's the other way. Maybe it's JSON versus... Well, anyway. Sometimes you need those trailing commas, sometimes you do not. It's impossible to really know. Alright, so we got that going on. That should give us a connection. This is going to be better. Botz. That should be... Well, we'll futz with the key space name later. For now, I'm putting in there manually. And then... Let's see, how about just select? Yeah, this is what I want. Let's take our select, we'll get it in here, remove their little variable. We don't need a variable. Actually get rid of that. Yeah, there we go. Then we do want to iterate through for each of those, blah, blah, blah. Iterate scan. Yes. If error, iterate close. And then, yeah, so we'll do check, helper, check for error, boom. Beautiful. Okay. And cluster should be like session, right? No, new cluster. Wait, no, the session, they called it a session here, right? Session. Oh yeah, create session. We need that. There we go. Knew I was missing something. So let's say, let's do this. Extract method. get cluster session. Actually, let's just say get session. There we go. Like that. Clean up some of the code here. And then and get needs to return it though. So it's not doing that. Get session. Needs to return. Yep, that should be right. So return session. Oh yeah, that's good. So that should work for everything here. And then let's change this to refactor, rename, get. What do we call this? Data gen session. Data gen database session. Yeah, it's big. It's descriptive. It's going to work for what we're trying to do with it. So this is going to go into, let's create a database directory. Wait, did I already do that? Yeah, I did. Oh, that's that stuff. Oh, let's just call it DB, actually. Oh, it knows DB and database. How cute. DB, empty file. There we go. Cool. Then what I'm going to do with this is use the refactoring tool to say move. There I use that say statement again. That's so damn annoying. I'm going to break myself of that habit eventually. So let's see, we're going to get that out of here. Orders command, we'll keep that there, but we're going to move the data gen database session out to, come on, let me pick a different directory. There we go, database, open. Then this should update. There we go. Refactor. Boom. So that function is now in this file and this package of the overall project. Then over here, the import should be updated. No. Yes, right here. It's updated. And then down here, we can get rid of this because we just put that in there where we wanted it, and we need to update this from the copy and paste to what we actually have, which is ID, name, and then description. So, and then we need, let's do this, data, or we'll call it product. And do ID, name, and then description. Then I actually need to do this var ID, which will be go SQL ID var name is a string. Oops, var description is also a string, like so. Okay, that should give us this stuff. Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Why is that whole line? That's weird that that whole line is green like that. I don't know if I like that. What's this fussing about now? What? Hey, DSCXNG. Welcome to the mosh pit. Hope you're having a good one. If you got coronavirus, hope you're kicking its ass. You know, or pneumonia, or the flu, or any of those things. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Writing some Go code to write some data generation right now to dump some data into a Node.js app that is in Express.js. So that's what we're working on right now. We're probably going to do some other crazy stuff in the meantime, but right now that's where I'm at. And what's this fussing about? Inspection, unresolved reference options. No, it's not. Just shush. Shush. All right. This is fussing about what? Oh, this is where I need to build. Oh. Oh, let's do something called product. Let's do a what do we do? Type product struct. Let's do ID, goes to QL, UID. Or, no, yeah, I think that'll keep it, that'll work for us. Name. Anyway, so name, string, and then description, string. Okay, and then what we need to do here is var, what did I just call that? Product. Oh, we'll call it product. Here we go. Oh, actually, I'll just call it product. Since it's locally scoped, hey, why is that fussing? Renamed it that. Oh, because I'm not using it yet. So let's do this. There we go. And then we're gonna do this so we can see it. Product.id, product name, and then product description. And then in here, what I'm going to do is var products, and we're going to have an array of product. So we'll do products to append products with product. Right, okay, so that's going to give me that. How should I refactor that? I should, so that gets me the database session. Here we go. And then this should, let's refactor that, get a method. Yeah, get products. Right, and then in here we're going to pass it the session, and we're going to get back products. It's products like that. So then is that going to let me fix everything? Replace this with equal? No, I'm going to replace that with equal. And then that, yep, okay. Should that even go in there? I don't think that, no, let's not do that. Let's take these. I'm gonna go put them in that function. Get products. So the iterator closes there, the session is here. Okay. This is return, let's do this, return array of products. And this is our products. Product. There we go. Okay, and then this needs to be added to the thing here. And then I shouldn't actually need either one of those, I don't think. Oh, but I'll need it down here. And this. So we'll do a var product. It's product. What is this fussing about now? Oh, this is not right, yo. Wait, append what to what here? So append. Right, so when you do append, it is slice and then elements, right? So products, and the slice to add to that is product. And then I'm going to return products. What is that fussing about? Super shady. Not sure what's wrong there. Do any of you see what the issue is? because I'm not seeing what I did. Come back to it though. We'll run it and we'll see what breaks and then we'll fix it. Oh. Oh. Cruddo. Is it because of that? Return products. So if I return products here, okay, and then I want to do for key value product range products, right? And let's do format print F, and we'll just say key and whoa. Oh, interesting. I did not know that that would do that. Okay. Anyway, value. So then we want to do key value. Okay, declared and not used. Products declared and not used. Super confused by this. Undef? Yeah, undefined. Well, that's how I usually do it. I'm looking at it wrong or something. I'm missing something here. Yeah, you got me, Cloud Fun Time. So I do this in a million code bases. Kind of perplexed here. There's another one. Oh yeah, here's another one. So I know I do this in here. Where's something where I parse through a bunch of stuff? Helper. No. Where's that generator? That's probably where I do a bunch of it. Yeah, here, for blah, case space, range, this thing. And I just do find a pin. Table names, array of strings. Oh, shoot. Shit. Equals, just equals. Because I can't believe I made that mistake. So yeah, the array equals what the array is plus this new added thing. So take the array as a slice and then add this new element to the slice. Done it a million times and just, but what I was doing was the short equal to, which is equivalent to saying, that's why the IDE was asking, right? Do I want to convert to variable declaration? And then it was making it this, because that's what I'm actually doing, is assigning it, creating a new product every single time, going through this loop and assigning it the array plus the new type, which means I'm destroying the old one and then recreating it, which is just never going to work. So this, though, takes the existing products array and then says append to that products array the new type, right? Eugene Code Camp, welcome to the stream and welcome to the mosh pit. How is the Eugene Code Camp going? I haven't been to Eugene in at least, oh goodness, 8 months, 10 months. It's been a while. I feel like I need to jump on the train and go down there and have a beer. So it's your product not used, but it's returned. Okay, so that's good. Then up here, see what we get. See what we get. Oh, blew up. This is the session doesn't work because I didn't connect to your database. Here's the database, better bots. Where's my big old NNTRN? Intern. Is that right? Intern. Welcome to the pit. Good job on the name. Welcome to a plethora of code, chaos, and calamity, as always. So I did that, but session, good database session. Go to declaration. So did it right. Username, password, hosts. Better bots. Better bots, yeah. And then, oh no, that's in there too. Let's do this. Let's do this real quick. Let me do that, and then we do this. No, of course not. Of course not. Should have got it to work first and then figured it out. So run text session. Root go. What? Oh, that's just some mumbo jumbo. Cluster create session. Let's see if we can get to here. Do we get to that? I think we do. Oh God, compile longer. I am indeed a West Coaster. I'm up in Seattle. Used to live in Portland for a bunch of years, which is why I used to actually get down to Eugene probably 2-3 times a year for a while. I'd even come down and watch metal shows and shit. Saw like Lamb of God down there at like the McDonald Theater. Is that what it's called? I think the McDonald Theater. Anyway, that was a trippy show. That's a fairly big band to have come to a venue like that. That venue is not super giant. And I'm pretty sure there was about 500 people from Portland there too. But real classy joint to have a metal show. Real spiffy. Okay, what did I do now? Okay, I got to that. Okay, so I got to that. Let's rerun it to this. I swear everything resets all the time. Bad. Oh, nil reference. Nil reference where? So wait, did I not make it actually to this? Am I tripping out? No, it makes it to that. Did I do... I do have iterator on there. Session. Oh. Ew. Why does this work? Session. I don't need to do that. New cluster, key space. Nope, bad reference. Okay. Why? Session is nil. It should not be nil. So your host should be... products ng, products, and cluster 3.0 timeout. There's the key space, port 9042. See, consistency is set to quorum anyway. Whoa, what? 4? I don't know about that. So let's do cluster quorum. Wait, consistency equals. How are you supposed to set that? Just go CQL dot quorum. I don't remember what that does. Well, we're gonna see anyway. See, we know we have the database because the database is right here. This is the localhost database. Host is... Oh, that's a problem. let's look at that. So this is probably not my deal. It's probably the fact that there is no freaking host. Let's just do this. Auth. Oh, I guess I could just do this application, auth details. Oh, it's completely empty. Damn it. I swear this is a problem I had before. And every time I just tweak some of those same wires and it works. Drives me nuts. Yeah, I figured I should actually finish something today. Instead of doing like one little thing and then bailing out. And I need my sit-stand desk. Because man, my freaking legs are falling asleep. And my light's going away because the sun's going away. And you can see it on the fuzzy around my head. It's pissing me off. But anyway. Get it fixed eventually. Get all that light figured out. So let's see, defer. I don't think I needed that actually right there. It's just me tripping out because I don't have the stupid auth details. Let's do. Oh, you know what? Actually, so I'm going to go back to where I just had. Oh, I think this is further back than I think. Oh yeah, this is it, right? Yep, that's what I want. And then this is that stuff. Why is this fussing though? Oh, because it's spelled wrong. Whatever. That's how I'm spelling better, Botz. And what I want to do though is, let's go to root. Application details.host. So it's running with that each time, but then if I do build, okay, that gives me what thing here? Build, yeah, go build. Okay, and then I have data gen. Alright, just run this stupid thing. Stop being hurry. Data gen orders. And then let's do username, Cassandra, password, Cassandra, and then I is localhost. What? Username. Isn't that what I have it set to? Username is set to UPI. What the hell? Okay, whatever. So in here I have it set the same way, right? UPI, yep. And then here I have username and password of host, application audience. It's the same way I do it in other projects. That looks like that, yeah. So it ain't complicated. Did I import that correctly? What am I missing? What am I missing? Yeah, I think mine's actually done that too. And it's so flat. My chair is flat. It's a $29 IKEA chair. I guess I shouldn't complain. It's kind of my fault. In a few months, I'm gonna chunk this office anyway. It's gonna be a new one. And I'm not even gonna need 2 chairs, so whatever. What is today? Is today Friday? No, it's not. It's Thursday. Shit. I swear it's like I've seen so many people out today because it's nice here in Seattle. It's not raining or nothing. Beautiful, clear, mostly clear skies, a little bit of cloud here and there, but beautiful. Been sunny out all day. I think it's been like 60 degrees or something. Basically warm for Seattle. And people have been jogging and bicycle riding and doing all this stuff. Just basically getting some exercise and all that kind of jazz. But in normal Seattle fashion, nobody, and I do mean nobody, is doing anything together. We have taken the Seattle freeze and we're like, boom! Nobody's hanging out with each other. They're like, nah, coronavirus has given us the excuse to act just like most Seattleites do anyway and not hang out with each other at all. We're like 100 feet away from each other at any moment in time ever when we go outside. If we have to get closer than that, we're like, we just do this. That's all we do. Yeah, very much, very much. It's kind of hilarious. I do. I almost got the weekend coming up. It's soon. It's soon. I need it too. I'm gonna sleep extra this weekend. So sleep extra and eat food. I got a bunch of good grub to cook. So anyway, what am I missing here? So in this, I got these suckers declared. I'm gonna copy this. Init flags and log file inception and do this stuff. So that's my other project. So if I go in here, let's just do this. It looked like something changed. Oh, check for error. Yeah, because I had check for error and not everything. Oh, excuse me. Let's do check for error. What's the dealio here? Man, now somebody's turning around in the middle of the street again, like a dummy. Oh, I gotta fix the screen. There we go. Oh, they're delivering a pizza. So the other thing I'm gonna tell y'all about, which is funny to me. So, I grew up down south. Not in a city, out in rural America. And in the South, one of the things you didn't do when you were in anybody's neighborhood, it didn't matter if you were in rich people's neighborhoods or poor people's neighborhoods or wherever. It did not matter. You did not leave your car on, and you did not leave it running. Sure as hell, you did not do that. So you never do that, even if you were delivering pizza and you got out of the car to like run to the front door. That was not a good idea anywhere near where I lived, which I will admit was close to New Orleans. And it's got a reputation, that city does. But literally, like, people had delivered food and they would do certain things. Like, they'd go into a gas station and they'd leave their car running. Like, 1 or 2 times, people heard about that and you'd hear it all over the news immediately because someone would steal that car. So anyway, somebody just delivered a pizza. And I was like, what the hell? They're just getting out of their car, leaving it running. They go to the trunk. They went to the trunk of their car. They got a pizza out and they ran up the steps to my neighbor's house and delivered a pizza. Then they ran back to their car. They got back in their car, did not close the trunk, and just drove off. Yep, that's what just happened. That was hilarious. I just don't even know. I don't even know. Craziness. Anyway. What is my problem here? What is my problem? So I got that running. So let's go back to orders. Let's just get this resolved first. I'm gonna take all this stuff I'm just gonna do this. So we're not gonna have anything running in here. We'll comment that back out in just a second when I'm ready for this. This is taking way too long. I should have been done with all this already. But anyway, format print line orders. Okay, so orders, and if I run it, do I get orders? I get orders. So that's correct. So then if I do format.println and I print out application.authDetails, I get an empty object. Is that what I get? Or an empty, whatever that's called. Oh, what? I found a new desk for me. Oh, the gaming bed? Yeah, I saw that. This shit's funny. Dude, like, you just lay around and Twitch stream all day long. Never stop, right? Just have food delivered, and like there's the little buckets of food right here, right? Is that what it is? Yeah. And then this is almost too pathetic, right? Well, let me see if my light helps him out. Yeah, a little bit. Oh, it kind of works. God, this stupid light situation in here is annoying as hell. I'm gonna get it fixed for tomorrow, though. And what's that little pillow thing with the little radiation symbol? Is that like, I got lice, I'm sitting in the thing? They're wearing a mask, yeah. Because, you know, coronavirus and stuff. Even though I think that's like the hipster thing to do, right? Let's zoom in on that. Let's zoom in on that mask. Wait, how do I? Oh, there it is. Yeah, look at that mask. Oh, and he's got this soft, like, felt clothes on. Talk about being babied. I swear, people are going to get these, and then they're going to go outside, and they ain't going to need coronavirus. It's just going to be like, ah, and they're going to die. We got to do better. Got to do better. But seriously, I'd probably get one. Yeah, it is. It's common there, but you know, to note two things, and I've been told this by people from China on a routine basis. Like if we get in a little conversation about it, the mask thing is not for. It's not to prevent you particularly from catching stuff. It's to prevent two things. One, it's to prevent general level filth in the air, because our air quality, literally on the whole fucking planet, has gotten bad compared to 50 years ago. Like, it's not just a few places that have bad air quality, it's the whole planet. But especially in places like Beijing, etc., some of the days are so bad, it makes LA look like clean air heaven. It's ridiculous. Or like 60s era LA smog. That stuff was just bad, right? So they wear the mask for that, but also because I guess they never know if they have a flu or a cough or whatever. So a lot of people wear that to prevent also from just getting other people sick, right? They're being courteous to each other is what it is. So super popular in China and some of the other communities over in the East. What do you mean, why not both? What, it didn't realize that it caught on. It is for it. Oh yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind, yeah, like being mistaken for a surgeon. That's not particularly a bad thing, right? Surgeons are some elite professionals. But I digress. So are gamers. Yeah, that's so funny. So look at this. Look at this. How do you reach from here though? You'd have to like lean up to get to the controller. So I'm not too sure about that, right? That's pretty hard. And then the keyboard is right here. Why is the keyboard here? Clearly this person has gotten super lazy and has started playing their console, right? No, the keyboard would be straight in front of me all the time. And what is it? Oh yeah, and like, how do you use this keyboard tray? You need one of those things that folds over the bed. Like that goes over the bed. That's what you need. Yep. So that's my critique of the gamer bed. Otherwise, I guess cute. Yeah, like how you can't play games this way either. Nobody can sit up like that in bed for very long. Your legs are gonna go completely kaput. Oh, so you just fall asleep, start eating your chips. Oh, this is cool. That's a cool feature. I like that. I don't understand what that is. What is that? Oh, this is the gamer tent. Is this what happens when your bed is like too much or something? Or the gamer floor bed? Hey, a jet. I'll take a jet. That's so funny. Oh, PC Gamer. I used to get that magazine once. So anyway, all right. What? Blah, blah, blah. All right. What's the damn thing? What's my problem here? What am I going on here? Okay, auth details is empty. The auth details are empty. Why are the auth details empty? They should not be. So in root, am I calling it? I call. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Am I missing the? No, I put it in it config. Let's do this the way I did it before. Let's not put it in init config. Let's do it in init flags. Oh, I want to do that. Then we'll just do func init flags. Is that what messed me up? I'm still just kind of missing something. I don't know what I'm doing there. Whoa, what? Oh yeah, that's that one. So whatever. It says they're not set. So maybe I need to do username. Ah, crap. I see what I'm doing. I think this is what I need to do. No? Oh, well, what is... Oh, in my other project. So I run that, and I have them running here. So they're just like that. They're basically the same thing too, data endpoint. Name, password, host. Yeah, username, password, and hosts. And I get nothing out of it, right? Y'all don't see what I'm doing wrong, do you? Init config is an empty method. Yeah, it's an empty method now. I intend to put stuff in it later, but yeah. Yeah, so actually, let's do this. We'll do init config, and then we'll do cover on initialize. Do I need to even call that? I don't know. See, in the other project that I know works, I have init figs, init this. Wait, I capitalized that? Why did I do that? Does this need a wider scope? That doesn't seem right at all. Yeah, no, okay, that didn't do it either. That's some crazy mess. Yeah, so there's init flags, and that runs after the some config file stuff that loads, right? That's something I use in this other project. But that loads, and then, oh, wait a second. Is it because how do I declare this? I declare this like that. So I think I need to do this. I think I need to load it. I think by setting this. Actually, let's just do this. That's in root. So in root here, let's pop this sucker out and say run. Whoa, no, that's not what I wanted, but similar to that. What is the run command? The run func this thing. Comma trailing there. Then I'm going to copy that again. Okay, so log messages, no key spaces. I don't have key spaces in this app. Don't need it. Type data gen help. And then man, that glow is really up on my face. Oh, what's the PDX Go Meetup broadcast? How do I get to that? PDX Go broadcast. Is that on Twitch? Or actually, let's do this. Do you have a link? Post a link. Oh, you posted a link. I'm not good at RTFMing sometimes. My apologies. Sure, let's do that. Let's do this. What? Yeah, sure. Let's join the event. Oh yeah. Paul. I'm gonna join him.
An option. Oh, that's cool. Really cool. Yeah, anyone have something they want to show off? Some code or a project they're working on? Again, you can have the screen if you'd like.
Yes, please.
Otherwise, you have me and Ian if he agrees to stay on. It's just
yeah, I'm not going anywhere. But
yeah, wait, these people aren't even in Portland.
Get all a load of this.
Ian, there, he's not in Portland.
I can show some stuff on the project I'm working on. Going once, going twice.
Do it.
I'm just gonna share my screen.
I can't talk to him. I mean, I can't say it.
Cool.
Let's see. Share my entire screen. Okay. So first of all, let me go to the site. So for those who don't know, Athens, like the TLDR is, it's a self-hosted Go module proxy server.
Can y'all hear it okay?
So like if you have private code, you can use this thing instead of the proxy.golang.org, because the public one doesn't obviously know about your private code. So there's some people using it, and there was one really interesting thing that came up, and I think it was something about offline usage. I think it was this, possibly this. Nope. This one. So I'll keep this brief. Obviously, there's a lot going on here, but the basic idea is proxy servers need to obviously list the versions that are available for whatever module you're asking for. And there's this whole trade-off between what happens if the actual repo
what are they using for this?
Has the module code in it. What happens if that goes away or gets changed, or whatever? Someone accidentally overwrites a commit, something like that. So there are different strategies that different people want to take. So for this specific poster on GitHub, what they want to do is to basically keep it immutable forever. So the first time that you get a module into Athens, that should be the list, and it should never change in the future. But other people want it to always reflect what is on GitHub. So
Oh
we've
shoot, I
got this
forgot what
like
I
kind
asked.
of interesting
OBS from CLI.
world to live in, where we have to say,
That's what I'm
do we
using
want to favor
right now.
availability of a module, which means you should always go and find what's in
Oh
GitHub
yeah, the old
and
OBS build.
give the very latest list of
Super
versions
shitty.
that are available on GitHub. So that's kind of this bullet point. And then the other side of the coin is mostly with people who have like huge groups of developers, and sometimes they might not even be in an environment that can connect to the internet, like if they're in a really locked down organization. And most of those folks want always the same version list for whatever module they're working with. And those folks also generally aren't going to be upgrading unless it's like a super intentional upgrade. So that's like the key thing is deterministic here. And there's a ton of discussion here about it. Basically, the end result is we're going to add a new config directive called mode, or we're probably going to add this new
Yeah, I had
config
to run
directive
it.
called mode.
I don't even remember how I used to have
And
to run it. It was,
you're going to be able to set mode to offline.
it was catastrophically horrible. This is pretty cool that they're doing this. I'm gonna cease to watch it though. If you want to watch it, go watch it. There's the path. But I'm gonna keep coding. But also, I'm gonna keep coding and listening to this, and we'll just leave it on in the background, right? So look here, they're doing some code. And Varsity. I have so many feelings about environment variables doing it that way anyway. But yeah, so check that out if you want to. I will be mad if you stop watching, even though this is going to be awesome. We're going to write some awesome code. So let's get back to this. Where am I at? So it's funny. So I got volume set up where I can watch the video and y'all can hear the music and not hear the video, and I can keep coding. So I can do like 15 things at one time, which is super badass. Not like it's really anything new for me. I do 15 things at one time all the time because I'm ridiculous. Oh, what did I just minimize? Something flickered off the screen. Okay, so all that being what it is, now I can go in just to make this a little easier. And this is just the base command. So let's copy this. And this is going to be the base command, like so. Still passing all the environment variables. That is the package path. And instead of orders, it's going to be nothing. It's just going to be the root command. So let's run that, and let's see what we get. So we get that. But required flags, blah, 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 not set, and then usage. Oh. Do I need a IPU? Oh, I'm being stupid. These need to be passed to via arguments. Wait, but how did I did it in the other project? So I see what I'm doing wrong now. Yeah, so if I go in here, and the way I'm passing them in here is via environment variables, but I'm pulling environment variables in here. But in the CLI, I'm not pulling environment variables. I'm pulling, how am I doing that? Root, and then I look for them. Viper set config file, and somebody, Vanessa's referencing strong bad. That's hilarious. I haven't seen strong bad in forever. Let's see. So that's not the thing. It's, oh yeah. So the script is executing it like this. Ah, yeah. So that's how I'm executing stuff. That's why that's working. How did I? Yeah. Yep. I'm a dummy. I'm gonna close that one. Go back over here. Let's actually execute this correctly then. We're gonna do .u Cassandra .p Cassandra .i localhost. And then this doesn't need to be here right now. Okay. And then I can't believe I went through all that. I have a question. Yermalol, I need help with my function. Can someone help me? What's your function? What is it? You don't hear the music. What the frick? Oh, dude, I screwed the music up. There we go. Music's back. Can you post the code? Do you have it on GitHub? Or do you have a gist of it? Oh, I can barely read that. Is that like homework? Right, so you're gonna have to parse over each of the strings as a string array. Yeah. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know if I should help with that. Yeah, because that's some arbitrary homework type stuff. You just need. Yeah, I don't know about that. I feel like I'm not helping you by actually helping you if I do that. Here we go, though. Did you follow me? Did you subscribe? If you subscribe, I'll just do it for you. Yeah, but I'll do it in just a few minutes. If you subscribe, I'll definitely do it right now. Otherwise, I will do it in a minute if you follow. Yeah, that's my only thing. Sorry, I can't. I feel like I'm cheating the thing. Oh, you followed. Okay, so I'll do that in just a minute. Just 1 second. Let me finish what I'm doing here, and then I'll do the homework. So let's see here. All right, I got that where the thing spits the stuff out. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna come back to that in just a second. I am going to go. Let's see here. I guess I'm gonna do it in the simplest way. So get status. Yeah, all that stuff's ready. All right. Make directory. Go homework. Go homework. There we go. All right. So we got to go homework. So now we want to create a main.go file, and then I'm going to open up code, and we're going to go look at that. What is this? Let's fuss about. Oh, shut up with the stuff. Anyway. So what do we need? We need package main. Is that what it usually is? Package main, and then func main something like that. Is that how we write go? I don't even remember. We're almost there. We're halfway there. Let's see here. Format print line hello, just to get started. Just want to make sure I've written this stuff right. There we go. Format is in there. And terminal clear. Let's do go build. No, let's do go run main. That's all we need to do, right? So hello. All right. So that much is working. So now we got two strings, right? Or do we got one string? What was it? Your malal. Okay, you can't use those things, but you got write a function to change the case of all the characters in a string based on their position, which matches the value of the POS parameters passed in. Okay, so you got like this is function. You want to do. Okay, so you got a string, right? Func. Can't type right. The string of stuff. Okay, and then you got positions, which is what? Even, odd. So you just want to do the even ones or the odd ones? Is that? So the position is just a string, right? So this is a string, and then position is a string. So it says even or odd, I think. And then you're going to return a string. Okay. So right now we're just going to, oops. Let's do this. Let's return stuff. And then I'm going to at least call the parameter here. Oh, whoops, I didn't give this a name because I'm a dummy. Function do string stuffs. So do string stuffs, and then we're going to pass it a string. What should the string be like? Do you have a specific string you'd like me to process? You need JavaScript. Well, just parse this to JavaScript. All right. This is hilarious. You know, you're lucky you're talking to me, and I don't care about your education, so I'm gonna tell you this. You should be doing this yourself, though. Seriously. All right. So let's hear. All right. So touch the JavaScript solution.js. Okay. Then go back in here. There's the JavaScript solution. So in here, we're just going to do, what is it, function? Or well, we'll do call this like that, and then function call this, right? Something like that. Return hello. This is cracking me up. This is awesome though. We're gonna get it done. So call this is gonna take a parameter, right? A string of some string thingy, right? And call this is gonna take this string. And then do you remember? Do you call it when you pass it in as a parameter? Do you have to do this var? Ooh, I guess not. Maybe not. And let's do this. We'll make sure we're getting it right. Right. And then let's do this. We'll do what is it? Console.log. Oh, we need to do that. We need to do this. And actually, let's do this. We're gonna say var result. We're going to do that, and then get that as the result. Result equals, call this function, that's going to be this thing, and then we're going to say result, right? And this is the function that's doing it. So since it's JavaScript and it executes in a particular order, maybe we need to do this up here. I don't know. Does JavaScript still do that way? Oh yeah, I guess I was right. I was writing JavaScript like 3 hours ago. Yeah, that works though. Yeah, we're doing JavaScript. Maybe we'll do it in Python next, just for shits and giggles, right? Anyway, so Yermalal, what's the string that we should parse? Is there something in it? Like, should we parse like Mary had a little lamb or anything like that? Oh yeah, the string, and then parse method, I'm going to call it. Or parse, maybe we should call it parser. Anyway, whatever. So, let's see here. So then we're going to have if parse method is equal to even, we're going to do this. Else if parse method is equal to odd, we're going to do this. What class is this for, Yermalal? The reason I know this is homework too is because you would never have to do this shit at a job. That's the funny thing about school is they teach you how to do this stuff. And it's like I don't think anybody ever does this kind of stuff when they have to. They make you do other crazy stuff like load this file, parse all this data in this dumb way, and then spit it out and do some other crazy stuff. I know, but this is. I mean, you need to know how to think through this kind of stuff to be able to do a programming job. That's the thing. But like if I'm gonna assume that you're taking this class just because you have to take this class or something. So I get it. You know, people don't want to think through this shit. Okay, so parse method even, parse method odd. If it's even, we want to do what? We want to do. What is it? Let's see here. Get. How do you do an array in JavaScript? I don't remember. JavaScript. This is the other thing about programming. I do this shit for a living, and I don't ever remember this syntax. Let's see. So yeah, so I just want to do. What is it? Let's see here. Convert string to array JavaScript. Yeah. So like, what's the easiest way to do this? Get string split. Can I do split? Is that gonna work? Yeah, I guess so. Well, no, I don't want to do it on white space. No. Just. Oh, this is W3 Schools. That's like the worst website ever. Convert string array with split. Dyn web. Yeah, I just want to split. So we'll give you. Yeah. Okay, that is what I want to do then. I'm going to split it. So we got our result. So splitted result equals result dot split. Is it cased? No, it's just dot split like this. Nothing passed in. That should give us a result. So either way, we're gonna have this, and then oh, you know what? Let's do this. That doesn't need to be there. It needs to be down here, and then yeah, cool. Oh, do I need a this crap? Bloop, like that. That makes sense. You know, seriously, I probably get a lot of people watching if I just say, hey, I'll do your coding homework. Bring your coding homework on the Twitch stream. This shit ton of people will come watch. Alright, so even odd. Oh, and then this actually needs to be the top. I'm being a dummy again. Don't worry, this will be right. You'll probably get an A. Unless your professor's watching. He's gonna be pissed. He'll be like, that angry guy's a jerk. Doing people's homework. It's my head hurt. Yeah, so that's the thing. Like you'd use the hell out of that stuff at a job, but also every once in a while, I mean, you know, you end up in situations where, like, he's just trying to get you to, or she, they, whoever your professor is just trying to get you to think through, like, how you would have to break down the problem. That's the point of the exercise. It's not to like actually know how to do this, because Jiminy Cricket, you would use 2 lowercase upper lowercase functions, or string parse functions or whatever. There's so many libraries written for it. So, all right, we got it split. So then for I equals 0. Or no, wait, you got to do var I equals 0. And I is less than splitted. No, wait, is it splitted result dot length? My stuff in here is not doing autocomplete. Anyway, I plus, right? And then this. I think that's it, right? Oh, whoops. Do this. So actually, this needs to be in here. Oh, and you need to do bit flip to change the character. This is the exact question. What? Oh, you found one? Oh, but it uses this. It uses two lowercase and 2 uppercase. Oh, but it's saying like don't do that. So, do we have an answer? Oh yeah, is this the bit flip? Position even? Yeah, position odd. There's your answer. Sorry, we stack overflowed it. Here's your stack overflow. Yeah, go check that out. Here, I'll put it in chat for you. Make it super easy. Whoops. Yeah, I was just gonna write the damn thing. So anyway, let's copy and paste. Let's copy and paste because this is Stack Overflow, right? Copy and paste. Boom boom. Should I put it in here? Or we'll do this and figure it out. Yeah. So So if the string input. Oh yeah. So let's call it. Oh, that's what they're doing down here. Question 4. This is fantastic. So let's just do A B C D F G H I J K L M N O P. Is that gonna make it lowercase? I don't know. And then if we let's see node node the JavaScript solution. Yeah, there it went. It did the odds, right? Yep. Then let's do even. Boom! Magic. Look at that. Copy paste. Winner. You're my little. You got freebie Googling and everything. But seriously, like, you know, do the exercises. I know it's a pain in the ass, but you should. What do you mean that's wrong? Just turn them around if this is not right. Because it's even and then odd. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I totally did it uppercase the evens and then it uppercase the whatever. If you want to, you can just flip it around, right? What do you mean it uses what? Oh, this. Yeah, it does use it. Damn it. Where's the upper lower? Oh, this. Oh, crap. Well, what is it? We'll just Google that. Let's Google that. JavaScript. Character to uppercase. That's character at. How to make the first letter of a string uppercase in JavaScript. No, yeah, but we don't want to use that. Right. Get him. Yeah. So how would you do this? JavaScript change character case without a lawyer. There you go. Oh, don't use regex. That's like it's way harder, dude. Or dudette. Sorry. Just so presumptive. So presumptive. I'm a horrible person. Google rewrite to upper. Yeah. Okay, what's that do? Rewrite to upper. Mod rewrite. What? No. That's not it, right? Yeah, let's do JavaScript because that's like C and everything else. Oh, what is this? Yeah. From character code. Yeah, that's what you got to do right there. Add new character to the result string of character from our code plus 32. Yeah, ASCII shift. Yeah. Your Google foo is badass, seriously. It's +2 or something. Yeah, so what do we do here? Let's hear string from car code. So in here, string plus equals string car. It's too lowercase. Oh, that's one of those. So what we do. Where did I just send that? Oh, I've screwed it up. What time is? Oh, it's 7:28 for me. God, I gotta go eat dinner in a minute. Returns the character, not the character code. You want character code at. Yeah, character code. That's what they did. Character code at, right? Yeah, character code at from car code. So do you get what that's doing? Yermalol. Also, did I say that right? Yermalol. JS Fiddle. Oh, let's look in JS Fiddle. I want to look in JS Fiddle. Yeah, but what character is it? How do I call this in here? Ah, shit. I ran it and didn't do nothing. Of course it didn't do anything. Wait, do I have to write the JavaScript in here to get this to work? Oh, I'll finish it. but yeah, it is kind of. I mean, you get the idea. You just have to get the character. Oh, they got character at, but it's probably that other thing, that other command, right? Yeah, car code at, char code at. It's probably that string, no, whatever. Yeah, JavaScript, frickin' JavaScript. So you're gonna get an A, right? You get like top-notch A. Somebody in the thing I'm listening to, the PDX Go thing, somebody just asked, who's the most Portland? Who is the most Portland here? Oh, jeez. Thanks for from your mod. Okay, cool. Yeah, feel free to pop in here and ask homework questions. I don't actually care. I mean, I'm not helping you by helping you, but it's fun anyway. I mean, I would have loved it if somebody had done this shit for me when I was doing this stuff. It's a pain in the ass. It really is. Especially when you don't know what damn things to look for. And I know teachers are often, like college teachers, want to make you struggle through looking up the most inane stuff, or make you RTFM or whatever it is they're trying to get you to do. So I'm happy to help. Happy to look up stuff. What was I doing though? I had this horrible case of attention span deficit order disorder. Oh man, I looked up so much stuff. Oh yeah, I was writing some GoCQL. And I was not using this either. Don't say, no, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Yeah, so I started out, get better, bots, stuff locally. Okay, we did that. We did all that stuff already. Oh yeah, this was not, I don't need that up either. I closed my Go. Here's my Go. Chaotic emo Python. They called me the most Portland friend. That's what Vanessa called me in that chat. I don't know if y'all are in that chat, but so where you going to school? Yerba Law? You got any other homework questions? Any hard stuff? Like you wanna write a quorum? We could write a distributed systems quorum next. That's some pretty hard shit. You could show that to your professor, and your professor would just like their brain would fall out. Oh, okay. So I got this working right because now, yeah. So let's add this to the stupid orders command. Oh, that's a good point, Cloud Fun Time. Because they do ask you really. So this is one thing. Why do we in this industry think that asking people that question in an intro interview is a good idea? Actually, right? I mean, I guess it forces the use Google exercise, but it doesn't really. Oh, what you got there? Yeah, let me start on. Yeah, coding interviews are garbage. So many of them are garbage. What is this one? Oh my god. Interviewed by a Netflix engineer. Binary array. What's this? Binary array partition.
Hi. Hi, are you able to hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear
Great.
me?
Okay. Yeah, I can hear you too. Great. So welcome to.
Oh, that's the video. I was freaking out for a
welcome
second. I was
to-
like, why is someone on my video chat?
So let me just get started with a brief introduction about myself.
Oh, somebody recorded this
I
shit.
have
Oh my
10 years
god,
of
you're so not allowed to do that. I mean, rules are meant to be broken though, right?
Able to think.
So let's say we want.
Great. So if you,
Right.
so the thing is, the more problems you solve, the more you will think in this manner, right? So this is a smooth transition of thought process, right? One after the other. So I think it's just a matter of practice, and it's just a matter of due diligence. Like whenever you come across a question, instead of trying to come up with a brute force and trying to optimize that brute
I
force,
don't interview
try to
juniors
think
with
more
this shit.
about the problem.
It's like the worst ratio ever that I've had. If I'm going to interview juniors, I figure out what drives them. Because seriously, anybody can go to Google and get that shit figured out. I mean, we just proved it, right, Cloud Fun Time? I mean, you just pulled that stuff up on YouTube. Yeah, I mean, just from a nerd perspective, though, I find all that stuff interesting. But interviewing people with that, I don't know. I just don't feel like I'm actually finding out what they're capable of. I just find out that they know how to do the interview question. But yeah, anyway, that's fun. I'm actually gonna go eat though, because it's 7:36. I can't believe I stayed on this long. I feel like I should do that more often though, but just at a different time. On that note, let's see who else is online. And yeah, who else is online? Ellie Face, Fierce Kittens.
Data Wolf had his number the entire house.
Shut up! Don't play by default. Jitspo. Oh, Grim is on. TV Gamer, Strager.
Gordon Hayward shows his opponents no mercy.
Okay, advertisement crap. But who should we raid? Any choices? Any suggestions? I'm thinking of raiding like Strager, TDB Gamer. Yeah, let's raid Strager. Raid Strager. Yeah, let's do that. Right. So I'm gonna kill the music. What's he doing? VHDL. Oh yeah, okay. Super NES controller and logism. Check it out. New stuff to learn. Looks like good stuff. So everybody have fun. Have a good night, etc., etc. We are going to be raiding in 5 seconds. Please stick around for that and at least say hello. Cheerio all.
Risk 5 IM sending, really?